So this past weekend, I saw a graphic that really took me by surprise, and it showed how much ESPN hates Miami. So this is ESPN's list of players to watch to potentially win the Heisman. You got Travis Hunter, well deserved. Dylan Gabriel, he deserves to be on here. Ashton Genty, he most definitely deserves to be in this conversation. But then after that, you got Jalen Milroe and Jackson Dart. Can y'all tell me who is missing? You know, it's funny how there's a certain quarterback for the University of Miami that somehow happens to lead college football in passing touchdowns, 10 more than what Jackson Dart has, by the way, as well. He also has thrown for more yards than anybody else in the FBS, and he also has the highest quarterback rating in all of college football, that being Cam Ward, and he's not on this list. It's pretty obvious that ESPN hates the University of Miami. Putting Jalen Milroe and Jackson Dart in this discussion over Cam Ward is just flat out insanity. Jalen Milroe had a stretch when he played some of his worst football for Alabama when they lost to Tennessee, when they lost to Vanderbilt. And Jackson Dart, he didn't play a good game when they lost to LSU and they lost to Kentucky, and his stats are nowhere as close to what Cam Ward's are, and nowhere is he near as good as what Cam Ward is. Cam Ward is arguably the best quarterback in college football. You can either make the argument for him or Shedeur Sanders, but it's just insanity how ESPN continues to hate on Miami. It's one thing to say that Miami is overrated because they haven't played a tough schedule. Understandable. But it's another thing to make a Heisman finalist list or a Heisman watch list, and you're just going to exclude the quarterback that leads college football and three out of the four statistical categories for quarterbacks: touchdowns, passing yards, QBR. Come on now, what are we doing here? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Cam Ward deserves to be on this list. And I see you, Brian B. Browning. You keep saying, oh, God, here's another Cam Ward homer. I'm not saying that Cam Ward deserves to win the Heisman. What I'm saying is that he deserves to be on this Heisman watch list from ESPN. Come on now. You can't justify Jackson Dart being on this list over Cam Ward. Cam Ward has been a way better quarterback than what Jackson Dart has been this year. When Cam Ward plays well, Miami dominates. But when Cam Ward struggles, Miami struggles, which is why they lost to Georgia Tech, because Cam Ward wasn't on his A game. And as a Miami fan, listen, I know a lot of fellow Hurricanes fans disagree with me about this, but when Cam Ward leaves for the NFL, it's going to be back to reality for Miami. I strongly doubt that Miami is going to be as good as a team with Cam Ward as what they will be without him. And I'm just trying to enjoy the Cam Ward experience while it lasts, because this is a program that has normally had peak seasons where they surprise everybody, they win 10 games or more, and then they just fall off the map. I saw this happen in 2017. I saw this happen early into the Al Golden tenure. The problem with Miami is that they peak under these new head coaches and then they fall off. I don't know if Miami's success is sustainable without Cam Ward. I'm not saying that they couldn't still be as good as what they are with him when he leaves, but all I'm saying is that I have to see it. But that goes back to the main point, why Cam Ward deserves to be on this list. The Heisman is supposed to celebrate the most outstanding players in college football. Doesn't Cam Ward fit that criteria? Leads the nation in passing yards, touchdowns, and QBR. He should be on this list over a guy like Jackson Dart and Jalen Milroe. And the fact that ESPN left him off, I don't know if this was a typo with one of their graphic designers made a mistake or what it was to cause them to leave off Cam Ward, but this is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. You cannot justify this at all. At all.